Back in September 2020, we sold our house in the UK, then moved to Normandy in France, where we bought an ancient French farmhouse with various outbuildings, including an old barn, a small cottage with 2 woodlands, and 3.5 acres of pastured land in a beautiful national park area. Follow us on our journey as Budo and I renovate the farmhouse, manage our land, and take on many projects for you to enjoy. Let the fun begin.
Well, well, it's that time again.
Where are we? Caravan Corner.
Caravan Corner again. Well, folks, it's that time again.
Caravan Corner.
Yep.
It comes round so quick, doesn't it? When's the week
It's like you go
gone?
to sleep and you get up, this there again.
Yep, it's there.
Anyway, this week we've got we've done some woodworking again from me, and I've made some door linings and shown how to make the joints and how to fit them. Quite straightforward. And then on the other part of the video is me and Tracy at
Domfront, the medieval market, Christmas market we went to, which was
very
quite
nice.
really nice, very different to, because we used to go to a lot of Christmas markets back in the UK, but they were all dressed up in authentic medieval costumes. We went to the stall, didn't we, and ordered some Gazette saucy, which was nice. So you'll be able to see the lady actually preparing that.
And also we got some nice frogwa and some other stuff, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Nice salami, because we're having duck, aren't we, Christmas Day?
This town we went to is called Domfront. It's medieval completely. It's the old part is up on a hill, and then it's fortified around, and then all the houses and the roads and the little cobble streets all in there, tucked away. There's some modernisation, obviously, you'll see, but it's a quaint little place, and if you're ever in this part of Normandy, it's definitely worth a visit. We're going to go and visit a couple more times,
yes,
aren't we?
We are.
Just to get to know it a little bit more. We've only been there once in that part.
There was quite a lot of column barge style buildings, wasn't there, as well?
Old buildings. Some of the buildings probably date back to the medieval time as well. Well, they do.
Cobbled streets. That was really nice. That was, wasn't it? The cobbled streets.
We've been noticing as well here. It's been getting cold. Right. So woke up this morning in the caravan. It was -3 in here.
We've actually just thawed out now.
But no, it ain't that bad. We've got little heaters that come on, and we've got a gas system as well as electric and central heating in here, so it all works. But
which keeps us nice and warm.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of Caravan Corner. Just a quick one again this week. Just also to all our subscribers and everyone that views us, just like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and hope you have a lovely New Year coming, and hope this horrible pandemic thing has all gone by
just
next year,
disappears,
and we can get on with life. And you know, because you only get one go, and you've got to go and keep living and enjoy your lives.
Well, it's the freedom we need back, don't we? The
freedom.
And also, we had a little bit of good news for us. The DGI was supposed to actually be here a few days ago. It's actually turning up tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, 99.75%, and also the gold leaf. So fingers crossed that I will be able to
do your gold leaf
on the mirror.
And the DJI will help us. It's like a little handheld, who people who don't know, camera that's got a stabilizer on it. Because when we hold the phones, problem with me is I hold the phone too near my face when I'm walking around and I'm talking and filming, so I'm like heavy breathing and everything, and the phone's moving about. But you know, hopefully we'll get rid of all that, because we can extend it out here. It's got very good microphones that can pick up things, so But that'll give us some great videos coming in the future, hopefully. Anyway.
Yep.
So
Merry Christmas again, and a Happy New Year to all our subscribers, and also
all the people who watch us. You know.
And to all our followers on Instagram as well.
And I want to say, we was reading the comments this time on the last video, and they're just magical. It's just, everyone is so positive. Fantastic. Thank you for the lovely comments. Keep watching, and we'll keep passing up the videos to you.
Yep. Take care, and we'll chat to you all soon in Caravan Corner.
Bye. Okay, so I've run up some materials for the door linings. They're approximately inch and just under a quarter millimeters. Let me think, that's about 30 millimeters roughly. So now I'm just doing a housing joint, so I've marked these out, put this, get my nice line here. You'll see after what these are for. Basically, these are to the stiles, if you like. The uprights will come in here and house in. This will be left on, and this bit will be chopped out, and that will stop this when the lining's in there and sitting in the doorway and the door's hanging on it. It stops it twisting this way or moving back to the forwards. And then this is set to half depth, so I just put a little scribing line in there to just show me where to cut down to, which is that line there. And so I'll chop them out now, then do the stile parts. There'll be the opposite of this that will go in there, and then make up some linings ready to make some doors. So then the next part is the stiles. So I eye them down, I look down them, check where the bow is. I always want the bow to be on the inside of the doorway, so when I screw them in I can pull the bow out with some packers. So I create a line here. Let's put it up here so you see it. So this line here is the depth of this here. Using this marking gauge, which is half the depth of this timber, or half, if I put that way or that way, it's the same. If I come off the face side, put a straight line up there, my marking gauge, spin it round, you can see that, but and that so that's the part I take out. That gives me that little housing tenon to go into that groove there, if you like. That will go into there, and that will go that way round, like that. Show you when it's done anyway. So there we go. That's the joint cut out. So now we put it together. So that's a housing joint for linings. A little bit sanding. That'll finish that. Makes a nice sturdy joint this way. I can't move it. And then we'll just put two fixings in here with a bit of glue inside there, and that lining ain't going to move at all. And that is a simple housing joint for a lining. Yep, nice and easy. Okay then, so you see me cut the joints which are there, which is the housing joint it's called, for door linings. Normally done on the internals. Anyway, the door linings are now ready to be assembled. Just a little pointer out here for you young aspiring carpenters who want to be carpenters and that. When you make your stalls, always make them wider than a door width, just slightly. So roughly about 39 inches or a metre in metric, roughly in the length, because you'll always put a lining on then when you're doing your first fix. This is classed as first fix workers for carpenters.
Anyway, so that's the one thing. The other thing is on the timbers. I'll pop around here and show you. Hopefully, you can't see, but I don't know if you can see down the timber. If there's a slight bow in it, but I'll explain it to you anyway. So the bow's always on the inside, okay? So when you pull them in with the screws into the door spaces, it pulls the bows out and you've got control. Here we're going to put some glue these together. I've prepped these up, put some screws in ready. I'll screw these, you can nail them, it don't matter. And then I'll show you in a minute what I do with the crossbar at the bottom. Okay, let's get cracking. Okay, next part is you see this braces on here now. Now that's set at 45 degrees, which is a set square, which we use a lot, carpenters. And what I do is, I put it on the head, the flat side, I push it against the lining, bring the lining round, so that now is a 90-degree angle. When I get a nice 90-degree angle there, I just check it that it's running straight. Then I put this batten on here, screw it down, and that holds that corner as 90 degrees. Now the other leg, I want to hold that in parallel with this style, so these two are in parallel with each other. And the way I do that is I cut a batten, which is this batten here, and that batten is the same length as the head, exactly, okay? And then that, I measure down from top down to here, 6 feet, whatever that is in metric. I'll put it on this leg first, which I've marked already. Just hold it in place. Then I'll bring this leg in, and I know that's really close to parallel with each other. Tack that on. And basically that lining now is ready to go up. Bearing in mind the slight bows are on the insides, and the legs are pretty parallel now, and we know that this is 90 degrees and this is 90 degrees because we set it up in a set square and put the bracing in the top. This bracing, that bracing, obviously temporary, but I'll show you the next bit when I'm fitting the lining. And also a little thing on the stalls. You'll see these stalls, carpenters out there will know, they're heavy duty these are made up a bit bigger than a standard carpenter stall, but these are made in the English style that are let in properly. But I'm going to make another set in the next few weeks, and I'll video it and I'll show you step by step how I do it, how I find the degree, the angles and everything, how I know that the ends of the stalls are, the drop of the stall is the same as the end of the leg, so I don't tip off. If I stood on that corner there, it wouldn't tip over. I'd stand there and it would be okay. And I'm 18.5 stone, a fat boy, so if you can handle me, it can handle most people. All right. Okay, right. This is the door opening. I'll just explain the stud walls I've put up, so I know they're pretty straight and level on the door openings, which makes life a lot easier. So if you're building your stud work, make sure you put your door lining openings nice and level, plumb drop, level head. Right, so I'll just grab the lining for the first time. We'll see if it fits. It should fit because I measured it. So, this is my lining. It's nice and sturdy, that I can move. It doesn't flap all around the place because I put these braces on and leveled it up. So, I always put the bottom in first. Tap the top in. Then make it flush with the plasterboard, as much as you can. Take some twist out of it. Now, first thing I like to do is always check the head. See if we're level, and that is absolutely spot on. Even if I rock it from side to side, that's spot on. Right. Next thing I do is use a straight edge, which is this. I know this is straight. I've had this since I was a teenager, believe it or not, and I've kept it straight all the years. So I put it against the door lining, and I look down the door lining and see if there's any bows, which is a very slight one in the middle, but I'll pull it out with a screw. But the next thing I want to check is go back to the head, check its level, which it is, then put the level on the side and check the bubble for plumb, what we call plumb drop, and that's pretty good there, near enough nigh on perfect within a mil or so. I'll just check the other side, keeping it up tight against that side. And that's spot on. So it wants to tend to pull over this side slightly, very slightly. That's it. So that's ready to start fixing. But first of all, I just need to put a gripping fix or one fix that holds in place, and then I'll show you the next phase as I do that. Okay folks, so the door lining's in now. It's solid, not moving. Both are parallel and plumb. The head is level. That's finished. One very important thing I'll just teach you, or show you, sorry, is when these legs are standing up, if we look sideways, we don't want them racked like this. Right, that's an exaggeration. So one that way and one this way. So what I do is, I stand at this corner here, I look down the edge of this timber all the way through with one eye, and I focus across to the other side of this leg, one eye all the way down, and if they're in parallel as well, that means that they're parallel this way, but they're also parallel that way, if you understand. And then you know everything's right, so when you hang your door, be sweet as an up, should go quickly, straightforward. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. So it's a lovely little place, isn't it, Trace? Domfron, Medieval Town. I'm gonna just look at this little old building here. Beautiful. Yeah. Tell you what, this is definitely in the summertime. This is worth visit for anyone who's come to this part of France. Just go up here, have a look at some of this detail in the oak. That's the only problem, they let the cars come up here, isn't it? Look at that then. How beautiful is that? What is this little place, Trey?
I'm not sure, it looks like a pizzeria.
Pizzeria, yeah, oh yeah, grill.
Pizzeria,
Grill. Oh yeah, they're probably in there actually, sorry. So we're just at the medieval market in Domfron. Just been on this lovely leather stall here. Look at those arm gauntlets over there with dragon's eyes. The lady made them. Beautiful leather. Tracy's just getting some Christmassy stuff now. What are you buying, Trey?
I'm buying a little angel. I know we haven't got a tree up this year, but next year it can go on.
Lovely.
We're just waiting for our galette saucy from this store. Showing how they make it. Bonjour.
La dame qui a mis à 14h, c'est pour ça que...
Il n'est pas là, Thierry?
As you can see, everyone's dressed in medieval costumes. Because Domfront is a fortified medieval town.
Have we, do you want to look at my medieval costume? Look at that.
We call that English country.
Je vais dire aux filles que t'es pas là, chouette. On va faire des réunions. Est-ce que vous voulez du ketchup ou de la moutarde?
No.
Non, nature?
No. Natural ketchup.
Not ketchup.
No.
Okay.
Merci. It's really clever.
T'as vu le coup de main qu'elle a? T'as vu comment elle est douée?
Il va falloir qu'on fasse maintenant une égalité.
Il faut qu'on ait
Une réunion.
une réunion avec un cours par un professionnel.
We're going to have to get one of these, I think.
Une soirée galette avec un saucisse, on n'a pas à faire les galettes. Qu'on puisse,
You've got the holy
Good man,
one
huh?
trace coming for you.
si elle est de garde aux pompiers ou quoi que ce soit, il faut qu'on puisse
Holy but not blessed.
dépanner quoi.
Correct.
Bah, celles d'été sont faites.
This one looks a bit rustic. Rustic.
Oh,
On a fait trop de compliments.
I suppose no pressure that everyone's watching.
Elles sont magnifiques. Non, 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 elles sont. Regarde, elles sont. T'as un sacré coup de
Et
main.
voilà.
C'était très bien. Ouais, mais.
so Tracy, we're going to get some foie gras, are we? And some pate?
Do you want the foie gras or the
Canard. Canard.
Duck? Which one do you want?
Both
The
canard.
pate, yeah. They're different types.
So you've got whatever you want. I don't mind.
They're done in different ways.
Are you going to get any of the salami?
Oh, where is it?
Salami up there, look. Saucisson.
Yes. Grab one of them. We'll get one of them.
Saucisson. Oui, monsieur. Un. And what else?
Pâté au foie gras, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, oui. And is this the
This is the actual
confits?
confit.
Voilà.
Voilà, yeah.
C'est les cuisses confites.
So you can cook with it.
Canard, là,
Yeah, canard, yeah.
comme là, là. Vous voyez?
Are we?
Yeah, we.
Confite, voilà.
It's the fat of the
Fat
duck of the duck.
From the duck.
Yeah,
That's what you
or
use
the,
for cooking, don't you?
Yeah, or goose, whatever.
Yeah, goose.
Yeah. So is that enough? Just one.
Yeah, we'll get that. Okay.
Ok, c'est bon.
C'est bon.
Voilà.
Merci. Thank you.
Merci.
Right, we're just going to take a little stroll through the town. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Wow. Let's go and take a walk down here. This is the France that I absolutely love. Wow, look at this. All the lovely stonework. Quite impressed with the pointing as well. Oops. Bonjour.
That's a lovely old building, that one there.
I bet that's really old. Isn't it a bistro, is it? I think, from what I can see from here. And Paulette. That's the same name as the lady on the stall in the medieval market.
Yeah. Have you noticed in these little towns, they're always playing music, aren't they?
It reminds you of the 1940s, don't
A little
it?
bit.
One of our towns, all through the summer, they had big speakers playing all the trendy music. We weren't sure at first what was actually going on, was we?
No.
I bet that looks lovely, this teddy bear decoration. We might try this one night. That look.
Bistro. Oh, is it daytime? I'm not sure.
No, that looks like evening, doesn't it? Is that Watland door? Because that looks really old.
Probably, no, it's a clay infill
Yeah.
on an oak frame. And they would have put like a something like what they call it. I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Oh, come to me in a minute. Hey, no, not hazel. Yeah, hazel rods or something in between.
Lovely. I'm just going to take a little walk down here.
Clay filled it and then maybe lime on top.
And there's a ruin, isn't there, round the back here, I think, of the Chateau of Domfront.
Is France closed? There's just no one here. It's an arsehole building down there, Trevor.
They're probably having an extended lunch break. There's the speaker where the music's coming from.
They're all over town.
As the French say, c'est la vie, that's life. Oh wow, look at this.
That's old.
Is there
It's all
any...
medieval though, this town. Most of this town is medieval.
It's a fortified town, isn't it? That looks really old.
What's the car going to play?
Yeah, I will. Look at the door hands. It's got peg dowels in.
Well, that's a bit more modern, the door.
Oh, is it? But look, they've used wooden dowels.
The theme, yeah, I understand. It's good.
And the pegs, look.
Yeah, draw pins. They're called draw pins, not pegs. Come on, let's cut this in.
Right, we're just walking through now.
What?
Just walking through. I bet this looks lovely at night when it's all lit up. Oh, this looks really nice. Artisan shop. Bonjour. Oh, look, Hans, look at them balconies.
Yeah, little Juliet balconies.
Let me just go and have a look at them.
Yeah, just normal balconies, nothing special.
It looks lovely though, doesn't it? Really quirky. Oh, and look at the lantern as well, copper lantern. Don't know if everyone can see that.